We are prepared for the winter and we'll just move forward with whatever happens.
If it would snow today or tomorrow, we would be 100% ready to go.
Last year was an unusual year. You know, we averaged 22 inches of snow in Columbia and in Missouri, and last year we had 52 inches of snow.
No matter what Mother Nature throws at us this winter, it should at least be easier to get back on the road. The city has trimmed its list of first and second priority streets.
We were able to take off some of the streets that were no longer considered as major thoroughfares. We went down from over 300 miles that were priority down to 171. The first priority are the major roads that carry heavy volumes of traffic through Columbia. The second priority roads are those with hospitals and schools on them. Once those are safe and passable, then we'll be able to move into the residential areas much quicker. We have more crews dedicated to residential streets, and we'll be able to get in and really work in those residential areas much faster than what we have in the past.
We normally run 22 trucks, and we run them on a 12-hour shifts, 24 hours a day, as long as it's snowing.
In addition to that, we have a number of pieces of equipment that we use, especially in the cul-de-sacs. Those are the hard areas for us to get to because there's no place to put the snow, and it's small, so it's hard for our trucks to maneuver in those. We have to utilize a lot of bobcats and backhoes and equipment like that is smaller, and we can get around in the cul-de-sacs.
In just the Columbia building here that is behind us, we operate 19 snowplow trucks out of this facility, and countywide we operate 26 snowplow trucks. Our goal is by the time that we start to get any accumulation of snow on the roadways, we've got a full staff in. And once we have that full staff in, we go to a 24-hour a day, 7-day-a-week operation. We staff our trucks with 2 different shifts, 12 hours a day, and we continue that 24/7 operation until we have our major roads in a mostly clear state, and we have our minor roads plowed open to two-way traffic, and the hills, curves, and intersections treated so that motorists can travel. And there's about 2,500 ton of salt in this facility. Generally, that is about enough salt to get us through a winter in the Columbia area, but if not, we have a replenishment contract with our salt providers, and so we can order more if we need to.
We are going to try and stick with straight salt this year. That's our goal. Last year we were able to accomplish that. It all depends on the type of mixture that comes down, though. If we have a lot of ice this year, then we'll have to add cinders in because that helps with the traction.
You are likely to see Missouri Department of Transportation and city plows when it snows in Columbia. MoDOT is responsible for state-owned or state-maintained routes. Interstate 70 is the state's top priority because it is a cross-country route that carries a high volume of traffic. MoDOT also cleans any U.S. routes, including US 63, and the numbered routes in town, including 740 or Stadium, 163, and 763. Any lettered or double-lettered routes are also state-maintained. Are you winter weather ready? Here are some tips to help you dig out from the snow.
The big thing about cleaning the snow out of your driveway, don't put it back out into the street, because all that's going to happen is when the snowplow comes by, he's going to plow it right back into your driveway. The best approach to that is if you're facing the street, scoop the snow to the right side. That will ensure that when the plow comes by, he's not plowing it back into your driveway. Sidewalks are the responsibility of the property owners or the residents that are living in those properties. The same applies to businesses. The city ordinance states that residents must keep their sidewalks clear of ice, snow, any other debris, and that really helps for the safety of school children, delivery drivers, or people with disabilities that are trying to get around in the neighborhood. Last year we had a lot of calls about mailboxes, and we just want to remind citizens that it's not the city's responsibility to clear the snow in front of your driveway. That's the homeowner's responsibility to ensure that you get timely mail delivery. Also, parking on the street becomes an obstacle for our plow, so we really like to ask people to not park on the street if they have other options for driveways or other parking, such as a lot nearby that they can park their vehicles in. That really helps our plows maneuver a lot faster, and they don't have to have the worry of trying to maneuver around cars or, potentially causing problems with that.
For the latest road conditions this winter, check out the Missouri Department of Transportation's Traveler Information Map.